Good morning and happy Monday. It is Monday and it is a wet one here in southeastern Massachusetts. Kind of cold too. Not as cold as it had been, but 43 degrees here. And I'm getting back into the swing of things. Did you miss me, by the way? Did you miss me last week? I was on vacation. I'm very grateful that I have the opportunity. I'm able to take vacations. I went down to Florida, visit my dad, spent some quality time with my boyfriend, spent some quality time on the beach, self-caring, and it feels really, really good. I love the warm weather. I really should move down there. I really want to. We were talking about it, really considering doing that. Anyway, getting way off track. What I wanted to talk about was getting back on track, right? And so I'm really good at planning and structure and routine. I say I'm really good because I've gotten to the habit of doing that. And I think as human beings, we actually thrive with routine and structure. I think our brains are developed for that way, right? So that we're not wasting time thinking about what we're going to do next, right? And so, because I have a lot of things going on in my life, it is important that I structure and plan and time management, all those, key phrases, all those things in my life in order for me to prioritize, get what I want to get done, the most important things done in my life, and have balance and not feel overwhelmed and all that. But just like any other human being, I get off track sometimes, and the holidays and a break, winter break from school, and I have been getting off track with my eating. My sleep schedule's been affected, and now vacation, which was wonderful, getting back to work, getting back into the groove of things. It's hard. And one of the things that I learned in recovery, when I used to go to meetings, one of the things that I used to hear a lot, and I heard from an old sponsor of mine, was that when things happen that throw you off keel, that throw you off center, the thing to do is to get back to basics. And at the time, that meant for me, going back to 90-90, going back to calling people in my network every day, going back to, at the time it was prayer and meditation. And what works for me today, it's a little different, but it's back to basics. And when going back into routine, it's back to basics. And for me, it's doing one thing so that I don't get overwhelmed. Because that's the thing too, is like when I was in early recovery and they talked about doing 90 and 90, and they talked about doing the steps, and they talked about calling people every day, and they talked about prayer meditation. I was very conflicting because, first of all, it was overwhelming to do all these things. Second of all, I struggled with the higher power concept. I had, like many, struggled with reaching out and asking for help. Just talking to people, communicating with people. I didn't know how to do that, right? And it was very difficult. So I learned through various programs, through therapy, through talking with other people, with substance abuse that were in recovery, how they did it. I learned and I customized what worked for me, and I really do believe that everybody's journey is different, and so it's not always the same. But when you figure out what those basics are, and then you get off keel, you get off center, going back to those basics. Excuse me. So I from vacation and holidays and getting off center, excuse me, like I said, I haven't been eating healthy, and my sleeping routine has been off. And so this morning, when I set the alarm for 3:45, and I really struggled, I said, you know what, I'm not going to beat myself up. I've been off my routine for a few weeks now, even before vacation. I was struggling because I had a lot, and I was tired and whatever. So I says I'm going to go back to basics, and I'm going to wake up at the time that I used to wake up at 5:30, and then I'll do that for a couple of days, and then I'm going to try to wake up 15 minutes earlier, right? And then I'll do that for a few days, maybe a week, and then I'm going to wake up 15 minutes earlier. So slowly, gradually get back to my 4:45. I am starting school back up this week, so there will be that added to it, right? Where I'll have to get back into the routine of doing homework, as well as, my classwork, whatever. So getting back into that routine. So I don't want to overwhelm myself with everything. So I'm going to, wake up at 5:30. I don't have to get up at 4:45. I'm going to wake up at 5:30 for a few days. I'll add on to that as the time goes on, increasing it 15 minutes slowly. I'm going to get into the habit of reading. I was reading before bed, but now I'm going to read a little bit more instead of watching Netflix or Hulu, whatever it is that I watched during my break, and get into reading some other stuff for a couple of hours, just to get in the practice of doing homework. And what else did I want to do? Oh, in my eating. So I'm going to practice not eating junk. I'm going to practice not eating snacks in between my meals, and drinking tea, herbal tea instead. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you posted. Small incremental little changes, make it easier to incorporate, to develop habits. I know this, starting back on my regime slowly the same way, and increasing that as I go. I hope this has helped you. I hope you recognize when you do get off kilter that you don't have to go all the way back in, full throttle, slowly increasing and getting back, and not beating yourself up, I think, is the most important thing, right? Because we all get off center from time to time, and beating ourselves up doesn't do anything. It doesn't motivate us. We've talked about that in other videos. It doesn't motivate us. It doesn't get us to do better. It's not healthy mentally. If anything, it works the opposite. So I hope this has helped you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you remember to let the people that you love know that you love them. Give them that text. Give them that call. Give them a great big hug and kiss if you can. Live your life enthusiastically. If you like my videos, hit the like button, the subscribe button. Follow me, Recovery Enthusiast. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm on YouTube. I'm on a lot of social media. So look for me. Look for my videos. I've got a blog on my website, which you can also read some great content there. RecoveryEnthusiast.com. Until next time, guys, stay blessed.